Hello friends, welcome to ixamBee. The dates for SBI PO GD and interview are out. Now many students are wondering what are the important topics that we should prepare for GD. इस वीडियो में हम उसी के बारे में बात करेंगे. Before that, I want to tell you about our SBI PO Interview and GD Guidance course. In this course, you will get mock interview, one group discussion with your fellow SBI PO aspirants. There will be 2 video classes which are covering interview and GD aspects. There will be documents related to interview questions, important updates for SBI, general banking awareness documents as well. If you want to make use of our content, you are interested in a group discussion with the fellow aspirants, where you will be given extensive feedback of how your performance was there in a GD and how you should actually behave and appear in a GD. Apart from that, there will be one mock interview and comprehensive feedback to guide you to do your best in the GD and interview. These are our mock interview panelists and also our group discussion panelists. As I was mentioning, important GD topics in SBI PO. अब सबसे पहले तो GD में कितनी exercises होती हैं? I have already discussed in detail the types of exercises which are conducted in a GD. 3 टाइप की एक्सरसाइजेस हो सकती हैं: टॉपिक बेस्ड जीडी, ग्रुप एक्सरसाइज एंड डिसीजन मेकिंग एक्सरसाइज. एसबीआई पीओ में मोस्टली 2 एक्सरसाइज होती हैं, टॉपिक बेस्ड जीडी एंड ग्रुप एक्सरसाइज. अगर आप डिटेल में देखना चाहते हैं तो मेरी प्रीवियस वीडियो को आप ixamBee के यूट्यूब चैनल पे देख सकते हैं. अब अगर हम टॉपिक बेस्ड जीडी की बात करें तो टॉपिक्स 4 तरीके के हो सकते हैं: करंट अफेयर्स बेस्ड टॉपिक, एब्स्ट्रैक्ट टॉपिक, बिजनेस एंड इकोनॉमी टॉपिक्स एंड सोशल इश्यूज. इसमें अगर आप देखें तो क्या होगा, पहले आपको एक टॉपिक दिया जाएगा एंड फॉर 10 मिनट्स यू विल बी गिवन टाइम टू जॉट डाउन योर थॉट्स एंड पॉइंट्स विद रिस्पेक्ट टू दैट टॉपिक. उसके बाद आप बाकी सब ग्रुप डिस्कशन पार्टिसिपेंट्स के साथ डिस्कशन में एंटर होंगे फॉर द नेक्स्ट 20 मिनट्स एंड यू विल ट्राई टू कम टू अ कंक्लूजन और यू विल आर्ग्यू योर पॉइंट्स आइदर इन फेवर और अगेंस्ट. एंड एट द एंड, if you have reached to a conclusion, that is good. If not, then you need to summarize the group discussion. तो एक्चुअली में आपका ग्रुप डिस्कशन ऐसा ही होगा. व्हेन यू विल बी एंटरिंग इनटू अ ग्रुप डिस्कशन इन आवर कोर्स, यहाँ पर आपको प्रिपरेशन टाइम दिया जाएगा, फिर आप ग्रुप डिस्कशन करेंगे और उसके बाद इंडिविजुअली फीडबैक भी दिया जाएगा कि कैसे किसने परफॉर्म किया है, किसका वे ऑफ स्पीकिंग ठीक था, किसका नहीं था, कौन से पॉइंट्स वैलिड थे या नहीं थे, एंड ओवरऑल जीडी की परफॉर्मेंस कैसी रही है. नाउ कमिंग टू द फर्स्ट पॉइंट, दैट इज करंट अफेयर्स. अब अगर हम टॉपिक्स की बात करें तो करंट अफेयर्स में कौन से मोस्ट प्रोबेबल टॉपिक्स हैं? द फर्स्ट इज चैट पीजीटी. इट इज वेरी मच इन न्यूज दीज डेज. सो वेदर इट्स बून बेन, उसके प्रोज कॉन्स क्या हैं, इससे रिलेटेड डिस्कशन हो सकता है. सेकेंड इज आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एंड इट्स फ्यूचर with respect to human, whether it will replace or it will support the human race, whether artificial intelligence or robots they are going to actually replace the human, तो उससे क्या इम्पैक्ट हो सकता है, इस पे भी डिस्कशन हो सकती है. थर्ड इज अबाउट साइबर सिक्योरिटी, व्हाट आर द फ्लॉज, हाउ इट कैन बी इम्प्रूव्ड. देन इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी, कितनी पेनिट्रेशन हो चुकी है, इसका क्या रिस्पॉन्स रहा है अभी तक, क्या इम्पैक्ट है और क्या इम्पैक्ट हो सकता है. The next is online education, work from home. That means the virtual world. So have we started shifting towards a virtual environment or it was just the need of the hour? इसके benefits, इसके advantages, disadvantages, anything can be discussed in this topic. Then the role of media, how media can actually influence the mind of people and what is the direction that right now our media is taking. Then freedom of speech versus defamation. Though it is a controversial topic with respect to the recent news, but on a general tendency, it can be discussed whether any person can be said to say anything as a part of freedom of speech or there are certain limitations keeping defamation in mind. It's more of a legal topic also. The next topic from current affair could be old pension scheme versus new pension scheme, the advantages, disadvantages of either of these, and in your opinion, which is better. Then, should death penalty be abolished in India? So this is a long-standing topic. It comes into news time and again. So it's with respect to the human rights violation, death penalty. So this is another topic that could be discussed. Then, Make in India campaign, whether the concept of Make in India, which was for the development in India, which was for the direct investment, FDI, whether it is boosting development in India or not, whether the technology transfer is actually taking place or not. Another topic can be Startup India, which is for boosting entrepreneurship, which is for boosting the small businesses or the startups in our country. So, what has been the performance of this campaign? Then the next point could be with respect to the importance of G20 summit, which was recently held. Is India or the world ready for another epidemic? It is with respect to the COVID. So one epidemic is near to over. Are we ready for another one? So what steps have been taken forth by the world or by the Indian government to face another epidemic if it comes? Then coming to the second category of topics, that is your finance and economy topics. Since you are appearing for GD in bank, you can expect some economy or finance topics. So here Union Budget and Economic Survey are recent ones. The key aspects of Union Budget or Economic Survey may be asked. The Economic Survey projections and discussions can be held on those. Second is impact of technology on banking sector. Even the artificial intelligence is increasing, तो उसका banking sector पे क्या impact हो सकता है? Decrease in the value of Indian currency, उसके reasons, उसका impact क्या होगा? Future क्या है Indian currency का, इस पे भी discussion हो सकता है. Then direct trade in Indian rupee or future of rupee as hard currency. So recently it was a news that India is trying to enter into direct trade with many countries in rupee, in Indian currency, that they don't have to be converted into dollar and they will be then transacting in dollar. So what is the future or what is the path of Indian currency becoming a hard currency? So this can be another area of discussion. Then there has been recent US banks failure. Why these banks are failing? What could be the impact of these banks failure on India or the worldwide economy? Then another topic could be with respect to fifth point only, the globalization of economy, whether it is a boon or bane. So there was once a time due to subprime loans, the US economy took a hit and the impact was felt worldwide. Now US banks are failing. So can it impact the economy worldwide? That means globalization of economy, whether it is a boon or a bane. So you can enter into discussions how it has been useful and how it is harmful, and what can be done to prevent the negative effects of globalization. Then another point is with respect to digital currency, CBDC. Is India ready for the digital currency? Though it has been launched in pilot mode, is India ready? Are Indian citizens literate, financially literate to understand the digital currency? So this can be another area. Or the benefits of digital currency. How is it different from cryptocurrency? So this could be possible topics. So next topic is with respect to the cryptocurrency. Another topic could be related to NPA. So huge loans are getting NPA these days. Loan frauds are coming to limelight. So is there something wrong actually with the banking sector or policies? Why is this happening? That thousands of crores of loans are turning NPA. Then future of banking sector in India. Another topic could be privatization or disinvestment of public sector banks. That is in discussion and has happened. Also could be with respect to merger or demonetization. Another is how far we have come in financial inclusion. The reality check of financial inclusion. This can be a topic. Then financial literacy is another area. Importance of heterogeneous banking sector that we have in our country. Economic crisis is happening in neighboring countries. Why is that economic crisis happening? And is India resilient? Is India strong enough to face those issues which are actually occurring in the neighboring countries that IMF and World Bank are interfering? Here the topic can also be diverted to the history when India was actually into an economic crisis and went to World Bank and IMF. So these are the finance and economic topics. Another area is with respect to social issues. Now social issues can be with respect to any sector. It could be with respect to the climate change. It could be with respect to pollution. Now the climate change summit was recent. What are your views or what are your takeaways from the climate change summit? Another could be with respect to social media, whether it's a boon or bane. How social media is impacting the youth of our country, whether it is a diversion or distraction or it can actually be useful. Or if it is useful, then what checks and balances should be placed. Then another topic could be with respect to women, women empowerment, crime against women. This could be another area. Increasing youth suicides. This is another social issue that can be a topic of group discussion. Increasing unemployment, whether it is due to less jobs present or lack of skills among the youth. Another topic could be substance abuse in India, role of agriculture sector in rural development. Or there could be a topic like the employment in the agriculture sector is very high, but yet the output or the yield is not as per that to the GDP of a country. or it could be asked what other things can be done for rural development. Then abstract topics. Abstract topics can be related to anything. A famous quote can be given and you may be asked to decipher that. Work-life balance is another thing. Hard work versus smart work. Happiness versus success. Work from office or work from home. Virtual learning. Companies' ethics of profit, which is more important. Flexible or fixed working hours. So these are some of the abstract topics from which you can expect a topic in GD. आई होप दिस वीडियो वॉज हेल्पफुल. अगर आपको कोई भी डाउट है आप नीचे कमेंट बॉक्स में मेंशन कर सकते हैं. यू कैन ऑल्सो रीच आउट टू अस ऑन दिस नंबर. Check out our group discussion and interview course for SBI PO. It may be very helpful to you. We and ixamBee help you prepare 50% faster. Subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned. In the next video, we'll be discussing what are the do's and don'ts that you should keep in mind while you are appearing in GD. Thank you.